Alright, some quick admin. This video is being finished before I upload it, the day before I upload it. And we have the final match that was announced for the women's 5-way ladder match, which was Julia versus Lash Legends. And then the Danhausen Dominik Mysterio match has added a stipulation, which is human monies on a pole match. But I'm letting y'all know that doesn't change the results of my picks. So yeah, just thought I know what's going on in the world of wrestling. Now let's get into the video now. Alright, SummerSlam is happening 2 weeks from when I'm recording this video. So all of the matches I'm gonna go ahead and predict are not all of the matches happening. I will edit as the week goes on. But today we're going to be going ahead and doing our SummerSlam predictions of who should win at SummerSlam. There's some pretty big matches on here, I'm not gonna lie to you. Some pretty big ones. So let's honestly just jump into it, boys. But before we jump into the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let me know who you think will win at SummerSlam, and we'll see if we're right. I'm going to try to live stream it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'll do my best. Now let's get into the video. Now I should also say I'm literally recording this hours before Saturday night's main event. Like, I think Saturday night main event happens in like 2 hours. So that might actually change this video together, but I'm just going with what's been announced. Let's go with the first match I see being Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Champion. I think just straight up Roman wins. I don't think Seth should be holding the World Heavyweight Champion anymore. I think he had a good run the first time he held it. The second run was fine, but he got injured, lost it, of course. But what we really need is Roman versus Oba. That's what we need. And I don't really think Seth winning the title back will get us to that location, obviously. So I'm going with Roman, straight up, that simple. Next up on the list is Io Sky versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Heavyweight Champion. Kind of the same thing with Roman. I think the destination is Oba. I think with Liv, the destination is Stephanie back here, because that's been the main reason apparently that Liv hasn't had any title defenses. Stephanie got injured. That's the match we want to redo. We want to keep that match going for a feud. Fucking just put Liv onto the side real quick and wait till Stephanie. And honestly, if anything, I've kind of toyed with either Stephanie returns, costs Liv's her title, or Liv wins and then we get the Stephanie return and stare down. I've been going between the two, and I think the one I lean more towards believable is Liv Morgan winning against Io Sky. We then get a Stephanie return, and then that's the feud, at least until Money in the Bank, most likely. I'll do my predictions for Money in the Bank later. You know what I mean? Next up is Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. Oba wins. I don't. It's not a fight. I'm not trying to even convince myself Brock has a chance of winning. Oba has to win here. It's Oba Femi. You know, if Oba doesn't win, what's the fuck? If Oba doesn't win, honestly, this will really be telling of fuck the new stars. Fuck the stars of the future. You know what I mean? Like all the stars we've called up, fuck them. Don't care. So Oba has to win. Next up, we have CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Champion match. This match could change, because for Saturday night's main event, it's Cody Rhodes and CM Punk versus Gunther and Sami Zayn. And if Sami and Gunther wins their match, they will be added to this undisputed match, making it a fatal 4-way. This could very well change, and I'll let you know if it changes. Until then, it's a one-on-one between Cody and CM Punk. think CM Punk was just gonna hold the belt. I think Punk holds it here. Because what I was thinking would happen was Cody would win against Sami and Gunther at Night of Champions. CM Punk returns the night after. We build up a story and a feud between the two. And then Punk would win the belt at SummerSlam. And then Punk would go on this reign. CM Punk is already holding the belt. And I feel like they're just going to continue that story. Now with Punk having a little bit longer of a reign. So yeah, I think Punk's going to be holding that champion for a little bit longer than planned. We got the Usos and Jacob Fatu, the Bloodline. I don't know why it separated. They separated. They literally have Usos and Fatu. It's the Bloodline. Versus Royce Keys, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa. This is a very interesting one. But I have an idea that I think could work. I feel like, okay, hear me out. Because it has been reported, and granted, it's been reported for about 2 months now. About 3 months since Roman's won the belt. That Zilla Fatu has signed with the company, or is at least rumored to be with the company by this point. And what I think would happen is maybe it's a call-up favor by Roman. You know what I mean? That Roman called in Zilla Fatu, put the Usos in line, put Fatu in line, and take out all 3 of these bastards. Or another way you could flip it, Solo brought him in. Maybe that helps him get the win, or maybe that makes LA Knight go berserk wild, turns his back onto Royce and Solo, giving the... Long story short, I think the Bloodline wins, but I feel like Zilla has to be featured somewhere. I do think it'd be better story-wise that Solo brought him in. My own family tree turned on me. The Bloodline doesn't want nothing to do with me anymore. I had to get another family member who I can trust. And he brought in Zilla Fatu. LA Knight basically want nothing to do with any other member of the Bloodline. He's gonna like, hey, what the fuck is that? Who's that? And all of a sudden he's gonna turn around to like I don't know, target death grip by Jacob or something. Or Uso Splash or some shit. I don't know. He turns around, gets hit with a finisher, and then loses. You know what I mean? So I think Bloodline does win at the end. Up next we have Penta versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Champion. Now, I think Chad does win. I'm gonna keep it simple. I think Chad wins here. Now, I don't but here's the real question, because this is also going to come up in my Money in the Bank ladder match prediction, or fantasy booking in a way. It's going to come up later. Do we have Chad lose to get the final win at Money in the Bank, or do we just give him the win now? I personally think we just give Chad the win. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll have one more rematch for the belt at Money in the Bank, but I think Chad just has to win it. It's his hometown. You know what I mean? He is the definition of you deserve it, dog. Underutilized, underprivileged. One of the best technicians they have. I got to see him live this week, and he was amazing. The crowd loved Chad Gable, and all we ask of is just a title run. I don't even care about the world title run. I just want a singles run from Gable. They could have given him a 24/7 champion and I would have popped. I just want a singles run from Gable, and I think this is where it happens. Hometown singles title win against the person who caused his down spiral into El Grande Americano. I think it's a perfect ass story to really write the chapter of Chad Gable. In the final match, for now, the final match that has been announced, is an interim women's champion match set to be a ladder match at SummerSlam between 5 women. We have 2 of them that's won their qualifying match. I'm still mad. If you don't know, watch my SmackDown / Saturday Night Main Event prediction videos. That actually pissed me off so much. Such a stupid result. But we do have our 2 contenders already announced to be Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. By the time this video will come out, I should have the final 3 women listed. For your entertainment purposes, I'm going to try to predict who the final 3 will be. Charlotte Flair, Jordan Grace, yes, and Julia, yeah, that's the final. That's a final 3 right there. I'll pay money for that final 3. Charlotte wins. Charlotte wins. Regardless of Charlotte, I think Charlotte's gonna win this. That is if she's in the match, but I'm gonna keep this short because I don't know who is else in the match. I'll be back with some updates once I find out who is in the final of the match. Alright, it's been a week and we now have 2 new members of this ladder match. So it was originally Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. We've now added Charlotte Flair and Chelsea Green. Meaning them son of a bitches haven't had the last person. And they're waiting until that Friday, where this video will already be up. So I'm just gonna say it's Blake Monroe who's the last one in the match. And I think Charlotte Flair is gonna win it. Fuck them for waiting this long. But yeah, we have some more matches added to the card after a week. We now have Nick Aldis versus Gunther at SummerSlam, where I'd be shocked if Gunther loses. So I'm gonna say he wins because he's a GM. He hasn't wrestled in 3 years. You shouldn't be losing to a GM, Gunther. After all the careers he killed, shouldn't be losing to a GM. Gunther wins, and then he fucks off for like a month. We also have a very interesting match where we have Sami Zayn versus the winner of a Fatal 4-Way that happened last night on Friday Night SmackDown, Finn Balor. The winner of that match between Sami and Finn will get an opportunity at CM Punk or Cody Rhodes, whoever wins the Undisputed Championship, at whatever pay-per-view would be next. You could go both ways here. You know what I mean? Sami Zayn held that belt for 9 days. He's still a fairly recent contender for that Undisputed Champion. And although CM Punk fought Finn Balor earlier this year for the World Heavyweight Champion, it never felt like Finn had a fair chance at winning the belt, because they were building up to Roman and Punk at WrestleMania. And so you can really make the argument of Finn winning this, that leading to the next pay-per-view for Money in the Bank or Saturday Night's Main Event or all this shit, you know what I mean? You can make the argument, and I like that argument. So I think we go with Finn. I think it'd be fun. Continue the down spiral of Sami Zayn. Finn has been on a winning streak recently, and I think it'd be cool to continue that, you know? So let's make it happen. Let's give us Finn Balor fans the delusional win we need. Next match we have added is Fatal Influence of JC Jane, Laney Reed, and Fallon Henley versus Paige, Brie Bella, and the returning Nikki Bella. Which, cool, I guess. It does get Fatal Influence together on the card, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. But man, wouldn't it felt good if we had JC Jane in the ladder match for the women's championship? Because she had a match against Rhea Ripley. They fought against each other. They technically, at one point, they technically did beat Rhea Ripley when Jade and the baddies interfered in their matches, letting, I think, Lainey get the pin on Alexa, I think. I may be wrong. But they're having a match here. A 6-way tag match. I'd be very disappointed if Fatal Influence didn't win. You know, like, y'all don't need the wins. The Bella Twins, Paige, y'all don't need the win. Let's build SummerSlam. We're going to the new year fairly soon. Let's start building up some new talent. That'd be ideal. I was about to call it there. I forgot we did have another match added, and that's Dominik Mysterio versus Danhausen. Danhausen wins. I want Dominik to win. I do want Dom to win. I feel like they've really underutilized Dom. You know, he beat John Cena at Survivor Series for the IC title. He is a mega champion in AAA. I feel like they should be using Dom for something better than Danhausen, and that's nothing on Danhausen. I think Danhausen is good, but I feel like Dom should be doing something a little bit more. I feel like he should be fighting not fighting somebody bigger, but I feel like they should have just did a big Intercontinental Champion match like they did at WrestleMania. Maybe not a ladder match, but like, I don't know, like just an 8-man battle royal. Not a battle royal. Battle royals are shit. But like something for the IC title, because the fact we don't have Paige, Rusev, Javon, Joe, you know what I mean? You could have put Danhausen in there. You could have had Dom, Penta, Chad. Let's add another person, because I'm blanking on names all of a sudden. But I'm at 7. You could have had like a little thing with the IC title. Hell, you could have put El Grande Americano in this as a little like shout out to Chad Gable. But yeah, I feel like, or actually just JD too. Make whomever the Judgment Day, have them, you know, work together until like, I don't know, the final 4. Have one of them get eliminated. But yeah, I feel like Dom should be doing something better, and I feel like Danhausen doesn't need to fight. The appeal, at least to me, of Danhausen is that he just shows up and curses people and then goes away. That's fun. Anyways, yeah, Danhausen wins. I spend too much time on talking about this pointless match. I was in the middle of editing when I just saw Triple H post that we will be getting Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams for the United States Champion at SummerSlam. I don't care. I was really hoping for a triple threat between Ricky and Mello, but they're sticking to Corbin. So make it quick, make it easy. I think Trick just retains here. Unless they want to give it to Corbin, which I don't want personally, but they might. Who fucking knows? Who knows at this point? Now it is time for my final predictions, which I'll be honest might differ from what you just watched, but that's because I've had time to think about my decisions now. I was filming all of this as it was coming out, meaning I've had at least 3 weeks of filming this video, and I'm currently filming this the day before it goes up on the channel. So I've had time to actually rethink my decisions, and let's see if anything changes. I have Roman Reigns to win. I have CM Punk to win. I have Obafemi to win. I have Charlotte Flair to win her 5-way. I have Io Sky winning. I forgot Liv Morgan was cursed. I have Io Sky winning. Chad Gable to win. Gunther to win. Trick Williams to win with the interference of Carmelo costing Corbin. That'd be cool. The Bloodline to win. Danhausen to win. Finn Balor to win. And Fatal Influence to win. Once again, if anything gets added to this show on SmackDown, over my head? I don't know that. Hell, they literally waited the very last minute to announce the finals match of the women's 5-way. Fuck you guys for that. But these are all, this portion here are my final predictions. Which I also saw is me going in to win. These are my stamp of approval final predictions of the night. And that is going to do it for me. If you like the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Excuse me, I'm going to leave that in. That's for you. I'm still up in the air on streaming SummerSlam. Again, I'll let y'all know in a post or a short if that is going to happen or not. But I'm still on the fence. I'm still trying to figure shit out. The next video you will be seeing will be my SmackDown review, and then you'll be getting the SummerSlam review, Raw review, and then I am going to fantasy book my perfect, in a way, Money in the Bank card for this year. What I'd really love to see for Money in the Bank this year. And then after that, I'm not too 100% sure because I'm honestly working on a very, very big video. That's going to take some time. So, but that's going to do it for me. I keep forgetting what I usually say. I'll see you when I see you. I love you. Take care, everybody. Bye.